Can he get another shot off? No. Did a decent amount of damage, cooked about 6 drones there. So it's about an even trade, considering how quickly Idra can remake those. More Marines, more Thors coming out for the little one, and getting that crucial +1 upgrade that, of course, drastically boosts the amount of damage that those Thors do. And there is Idra's third base coming up, but Idra can't really afford to make drones in this particular circumstance. Needs to begin getting those roaches right away, or else he will be overrun with a timing push. There is the speed upgrade, the glial reconstitutions, whatever that means, but I am pronouncing it correctly. That will help those roaches move fast, especially given the fact that Idra is spreading that creep very actively in 2-3 directions now, and an infestation pit coming up as well for that neural parasite. These Mutalisks, though they don't look like they're doing much, they're forcing the little one to stay passive, to be in the defensive mode. Extra command center going down for the little one. He loves playing passively at this point in the game, just building up the unstoppable defense, and of course the double factory, or excuse me, the double starport coming up. Little one, classic move. Almost certainly going to be favoring getting those Vikings, or of course, who wouldn't mind seeing battlecruisers in yet another little one game. But oh, in the worst position. These Mutalisks getting there just in time to kill these off, and of course, the fact that they're scouted is another huge blow. And there, the missile turret, the one lone missile turret, going to be able to defend as little one starts getting ready for a huge push. And in the meantime, these Mutalisks hitting these critical starports, but they have to pull back. There are almost no units anywhere for Idra. He made a few too many drones, and look at the 4 Thors and 3 tanks in this mix, and plenty of Marines to boot. Little one going to get ready to siege in just a minute. There's the big siege, a little close to the high ground, but the range 3 of the roaches really will not be enough. Mutalisks coming from this backside, and of course plenty of SCVs to repair, almost certainly on auto repair. This is the one moment where little one can possibly break through, but there are a lot of roaches there at the front already. More tanks coming into the front. Little one advancing with these Thors to hit the front lines, and Idra being so patient, very careful to wait for the right time to attack, and the drones look like they're coming in the mix too. Little one, everything rests on this. 2 tanks sieging a little bit delayed. The Thors are doing a lot of damage, and the tank fire is spreading appropriately. The Mutalisks are just getting obliterated, but Idra seems to have some miraculous number of roaches. Wait until the last second, and it looks like Idra's going to barely be able to defend this push. Can these tanks do some key shots at the last second? No, the little one's push does get shut down with only 6 roaches left. All the drones at the expansion dead for Idra. The Queen almost gone as well. +1 upgrades are up. That is the one thing that saved Idra. And look at this huge counterattack. The big counter drop. The little one sent into passive mode. He has almost no units here, as he only has those 2 unit producing structures and those 2 starports that haven't even gotten the chance to get back on their feet. +2 weapon upgrade. Going to be finishing in just a minute. Little one had to replenish the Thors in case any Mutalisks were coming, but of course it's instead going to be a roach drop coming up at the back, and absolutely phenomenal timing by Idra to be able to defend that. That hive is almost, or has actually just started, and the infestation pit is up as well. And here comes the big drop for Idra going into the back of the main. The +1 ship weapons was started. That's going to be wrapped up in just a second here. That falls. The roaches rapidly encroaching on these 2 Thors. It looks like little one misfiring, accidentally shooting his own factory. Tanks trying to get finished as well. The Thors on auto repair are going to be able to stay alive for a pretty long time, but this 1 Thor at the back does end up falling. Idra surrounds it with the roaches and takes it out. There's very little that the little one can do here. Going to try to siege up the tank in some amazing position, but little one is at 39 food, and there's the good game. Idra is the 2nd place in Group B and will face off against QXC at the final countdown party on July 26th. Whew, man, I'm going to have to drink some water and lie down after that series. Once again, to recap, Idra was able to narrowly defeat the little one in an intense series 2-1 that will place Idra as 2nd place in Group B and Tester as 1st. In Group A, we have QXC as 1st and Into the Rainbow as 2nd. Therefore, we will have QXC versus Idra and Into the Rainbow versus Tester in 2 semi-final best of 5 cast live on the 26th of July at the Day 9 Countdown Party. For more information, www.hmc.edu, and of course, directly after those semifinals, we will cast a best of 5 live of the final match. Once again, big thanks to Razer for sponsoring this tournament. Their new line of Starcraft 2 mouse, keyboard, and headset will be available in stores soon. To check it out, go to www.razorzone.com. I did play with those at E3. They feel amazing, and as someone who has used Razer products for 6 years myself, I see no reason to stop, so I have ordered them and will be using those for my career, probably hunching languishing in my room, continuing to cast StarCraft 2 matches such as the ones you've seen. So big thanks again to Blizzard for helping promote this event on their Facebook page, facebook.com/StarCraft. And that is going to wrap it up for the group stages. All of these games will be available in my archives at day9tv.blip.tv. So, that's going to wrap these games up. Thanks again to the players, and thanks again for tuning in. See ya in a few days at the Day 9 StarCraft 2 Countdown Party.